Hey, man, we got a brand new episode, man. Father Time is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. You got one person that wrote a whole essay. You got another person that said a couple sentences, okay? We're about to get into this, and we're about to look at it and see what people are saying in the comments, as usual. You already know what it is, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Let's get into this thing, man. I am about to hit the record button. If you don't know what's going on, man, Joe Budden came out. And he said some things about Drake's new album or single or whatever the heck it was. And Drake released some music. Joe Budden had his opinions on it. And Drake didn't like it. So he wrote an entire thesis to Joe Budden saying why Joe Budden is washed up, dusty. You know what I'm saying? That Joe Budden, nobody remembers him. He retired and nobody hung up his jersey. All this crazy stuff, right? So we're about to go into the comments and we're about to see what people have to say in the comments about Joe Budden's response. And he says, you'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time is undefeated. Oh, man. Hey, yo, listen. It's the little subtle things that you say that you could tell when it hits somebody hard, man. Let's see what the people in the comments got to say, though. Let's see. There's a reason why Drake is still relevant. It's because he still appeals to the younger generation. He embraces the young up-and-coming artists and drop features with them. He keeps his music up to date with the times, same as Kanye, J. Cole, etc. Artists that can keep up with the youth will always prevail. Nobody want to hear him talking about 401k and retirement. Hey, this person got a good point, though. I like this point. Yeah. When you stay with the youth, when it comes to hip-hop music, a lot of times, no other genre does this, but when it comes to hip-hop, they love pushing the younger artists, okay? They love pushing the younger artists that they can trick out of their record deals. Fix my hair here. Artists that they can trick out of their record deals. They're not the most educated. They don't got anybody that got their back. When you got an older artist, you can't play them on record deals. You can't play them in a contract. You can't talk stupid to them. You can't just give them liquor and weed and a couple shorties, and then they're going to be happy for the rest of the day and give them some fake chains and a little advance that they're going to have to pay back with interest. You can't do that with a grown-up. So yeah, they're going to love the young kids. They're going to want to push the young artists and stuff. That's why. Now, Drake understands the formula, and he rinses and repeats. What Joe Budden was saying is, hey, listen, I get that. That's cool and all, but hey, I want to hear some grown stuff too. I want to see the maturity. I want to see you level up as a man when it comes with your music as well, because you have grown-ups and adults who supports Drake as well. But let's keep going. The reason this generation is the way it is because old niggas got nothing to do but hate. Nobody listening to this goofy nigga Budden. If you're not listening to him, then why are you commenting? If you're not listening to him, then why are you commenting? Yo, man, you got a lot of people who do a lot of oxymoron type things, man. They say one thing, but it doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. No one's listening to this goofy nigga Budden. If nobody's listening to him, then why are you commenting about Joe Budden? What are you talking about? Nigga was better off not saying shit. That weak-ass response. It's not a weak-ass response. You just got a weak-ass mindset. Regardless of anyone's net worth, Budden has a point. Thank you. Yo, listen. Drake is out here talking about, I got a 757, you just got a house, I got this, I got that. Doesn't that sound like a child? That's Joe Budden's point. That sounds like a child. That sounds like someone in first grade, second grade, third grade. I got this, na 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 na. I got this, na 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 na. You ain't got that, na 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 na. He's like, but let's stick to the point. Let's stick to the facts. I pulled your card. I showed you the receipt of the things I don't like. What you got to say about it? I got an airplane. What? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Album is a classic. Okay. Niggas still acting like Drake got something to prove. He been proved he can rap with the greats. He just having fun and making money now. Okay. See. Now, if Drake would have responded with something like that, I could respect a response like that. What this person said could have said that if Drake would have typed something, hey, listen, man, I'm just having fun. I'm making my money. I done proved I can rap. Y'all know what it is. It's Drake. Hey, what can you say? You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, He doesn't want to L. He's showing that he can rap that way. He don't want to rap that way. I really, really like this comment right here, man. Shout out to you. Budden literally says Drake is elite and doesn't have to dumb down his music anymore because of his status. Drake's response is trash. Hey, listen, I 100% agree that the way that Drake responded was childish. Very childish. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this was his PR team or if it was him or if it was one of his ghostwriters. But the way that he responded was very, very childish, man. Because you didn't address anything that Joe Budden said. You didn't address, okay, well, why do you make this kind of music? Why are you rapping like this, the kid friendly or the kid type stuff, or, when it comes to rapping on some grown man or for the real rappers that like to listen, like, you didn't address any of that, man. You didn't. You just want to dog the dude, diss the dude, call him Dusty, and you flying over his house with a 757. Like, okay, man. I mean, hey, Drake just needs to mature and make better substance in his music. Bruh, that's literally it. That's all Joe Budden was saying. Substance. What are we talking about here? Are we still running around acting like a little kid in high school talking once again? And Drake's response validates Joe Budden's point. Nah, I got this. You didn't do this. Let's even take it to the point. What if Joe Budden really didn't do anything, right? Let's say Joe Budden, he didn't do anything. How, two things can be true. If you want to say Joe Budden is a failed rapper, he's a failure and he's a quitter in life. A failure, a quitter, somebody that's a homeless, somebody who's a drunk on the street, that doesn't mean what they're saying is invalid. See, a lot of you people don't want to listen to somebody if they don't have a certain amount of money. 1 + 1 = 2 no matter what. Whether you're a janitor or whether you're the CEO of the building. Facts are facts. But you guys validate your facts on how much your net worth is, man. A lot of you are super materialistic. You're immature and you don't have critical thinking skills and your brains aren't even fully developed. That's the problem. And Drake knows this about y'all. That's why he makes this little lullaby, crazy ass music for y'all little nitwits, because y'all don't understand. You have no one to teach you so you can understand. But, let's keep going. Father Time ain't undefeated when it comes to Drake, Brian, and Brady. That's cap. LeBron James is now the oldest basketball player in the NBA. What you think, he got 10 more years in him? No, Father Time gonna catch up with him. He gonna be out of here. Brady, Father Time gonna catch up with him. He gonna be out of here. Drake, hey, now, hopefully, now listen, I'm rooting for Drake on this. I hope Drake beats the Father Time curse, because when it comes to other genres of music, man, people can keep on going, for a long period of time while still being, the hottest thing or whatever that's going on, you know what I mean? Or their fan base is a cult like following, people still showing up to concerts when it comes to country, rock, jazz, or whatever, So I really, really hope Drake, he does that for this new generation. So you got a lot of people falling off, man. Thank God you got people like 50 Cent, you know what I mean? You got a lot of older acts like in the 90s or the early 2000s or whatever that still can tour and stuff. A lot of these new dudes falling off. They falling off, man. They disappearing, dog. I'm just keeping it on it. I don't want to say no names because I don't want to hurt no feelings. But if it ever comes up in the media, I'm lighting them up and I'm telling them what it is. Let's keep going, though. Drake in his Ja Rule era. Oh, my God. If anybody remembers, he owned the radio and the airways, but it got stale. All it took was a 50 Cent. He better be careful. Woo! Hey. Talk to him. Because Ja Rule was Drake before Drake. And a lot of people just do not remember that. Hell, LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? You have the guys that appeal to the ladies and they was doing the rapping and hard and doing the singing and all. Yo, okay, man. Okay. Hey, listen. Drake has had an incredible run. Undeniable run. I mean, he has one of the greatest runs in hip hop. I mean, for the longevity, for generation after generation, Drake is doing it, man. He's doing it. He's still doing it. But people can still criticize you about what you're doing if you're still on the field. If you're still on the court and you're putting up numbers, people are going to criticize your game. It just is what it is. It takes one Drake 12-song album full of Alchemist beats to shut these type of critics up. Hey, I respect it, man. Oh man, that was hilarious, man. You could tell Drake's Toronto lawyer ghostwrote it because it said Drake. Thank you. I'm telling you, bro. I said that earlier. Somebody, one of Drake's ghostwriters wrote this, man. And see, that's why Drake is so unbeatable, bro. Like, to me, he's really unbeatable. He's like a cheat code because his light-skinnedness and the way that he looks, he could be any race on the planet. I mean, seriously, he can be any race on the planet. And then the fact that he got the Avengers of ghostwriters on his team. So, bro, it's like you can't lose. It's like an artist who's drawing everything freehand going against a guy who's using AI. It's like, bro, it's going to be hard to go against a machine. And it makes sense. Listen, bro. And listen, I don't have nothing against your ghostwriters, all that type of stuff, man. If you got $2-3 million invested into this project and you're trying to recoup your money and blow, man, you better have everybody and their mama on that dang on album to make sure that this thing brings back that money. Be damn, he got to come up with all this on his own. Yo, listen, hey, go ahead, bro. You've been doing this for so long. You need help, but it is what it is. Shout out to Cameron the Mace. It is what it is. Budden raps 100 times better than Drake. I wouldn't go that far, okay? I like some Joe Budden, you know what I mean? Am I a fan of all his music and everything? No. But Drake got some he has some really good songs. I definitely would not go there. You might want to pump the brakes, pump it. You might want to pump the brakes on this one, man. I feel you, PZ, but nah, that ain't it. 8 studio albums, a collab album, 3 compilation albums, 15 years into his career, and your best response was Father Time is undefeated. Yeah, he's telling the truth. Sometimes you don't got to write a whole essay to get your point across. What's understood sometimes don't even have to be said, but few words, man. Wax on, wax off, young Danielson. He's teaching you a lot in a few words. Father Time. And see, who is this? Principal Mills? Hey, man. You'll understand. If you don't understand, you'll understand one day. Joe Budden is right on this. The album is a piece of shit. Oh, God. It's almost dry. The joint with Cole is the highlight of the album, period. Dang, golly. See, I didn't even listen to the album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit up here and say that it was trash and all that type of stuff. But what I'm saying is everybody is entitled to their opinion. They are. Now, whether you want to hear it or not, then that's on you. I mean, the fact that Joe Budden can sit in his modest little home and you can hear his opinion all the way in your 757, that says a lot about his opinion, Drake. That says a lot about his opinion, my friend. If Father Time was undefeated, Drake would have fell off in 2018 when they started saying he washed off Scorpion. No. See, the thing about Father Time, this is what I like about Father Time. See, a lot of you guys play the short game. Because you have short attention spans and you have undeveloped short brains. But when it comes to Father Time, it buys its time. You can never escape it. There's no one in the history of the planet who has escaped Father Time. Because one day you're going to die. One day you're going to fall off. One day the people are going to turn on you. They did it to Michael Jackson. Hell, they do it to Jay-Z. They did it to Nas. They did it to Eminem. They did it to they done it to so many different people. And that's why when you pivot and you go into different things, that doesn't make you a failure. You want to call The Rock a failure from not being in the WWE and going into movies and acting and all that stuff? No, he's not a failed WWE wrestler. He just pivoted and went into something else. 50 Cent went into television. Jay-Z going into business ventures. Beyonce, all these different people, they go into a lot of different things to expand their brand. But Father Time catches up with everybody, man. You're not going to be on top forever. It just is what it is. I know you little Drake fans out there hope and wish. It's not going to happen. It's just not. It just is what it is. Yo, Michael Jackson was killing him in the airways since he was a kid, all the way until he was a grown man. But it still doesn't last forever. You always got a new act, someone new, someone fresh. Again, me personally, you know why I think Drake is still killing it and doing all this? Like, me personally, just like, you know, people that like being on top. Yo, if Pop Smoke was still here, if King Von was still here, if Juice WRLD was still here, I'm telling you right now, a lot of these dudes would not still be the number one in the game. I'm telling you. XXXTentacion, All these rappers that are dead and gone, bro. Do you know how many legendary rappers that are gone that we just don't have right now? Them four alone, Drake not surviving these dudes, dog. I'm telling you. It was shifting. Now, Drake would have been smart Drake because he would attach themselves to them just like he did with everybody else. But still, they would have been a force to reckon with. Them four alone, dog. Like, let's keep it 100. Them four, it would have been a problem out here, but especially Pop Smoke. What 50 Cent in Dortmund? Yo, man, come on, dog. Drake has had a lot of breaks out here, man. Trust me. He got a lot of breaks because a lot of things that happen. But I'm trying to tell you, man. That's even like with Jay-Z, man. When Pac and Biggie was gone, yo, that was for Jay-Z to come up in the ranks like that, man. I'm just being honest, man. Certain things happen, and then you get certain artists who are not in the way no more, and there's an empty void. Here's your time to attack. Now, that's no fault of Drake's, but I'm just saying, y'all want to talk about longevity and all. Yo, hey, let's keep it 100 now. There's a few artists out here that are just not here. You know what I mean? That I'm telling you, man. Especially Juice WRLD XXX alone, dog. Pop Smoke, man. Come on, dog. Let's just keep it at 100. King Von, all that. Come on, man. I don't even think Dirk would be as big as Dirk is. If King Von was here, I think King Von would have blew past Dirk. Easy, dog. 100%. He was too believable. Like, hey, yo, he was too believable. But, you know, it is what it is. Somebody said a weak reply. Well, Drake, Joe made lots of sense, and he actually liked this bum-ass album talking about owning a jet, but you getting emotional over an opinion that even thought it was an opinion. He did make sense. Yo, that's facts, man. 100%, man. Drake got emotional about somebody criticizing him. So while Drake is on his 757, he looking down on the ground and he's sitting up there getting emotional about somebody that's supposedly washed up and we don't remember. Well, if we don't remember, why you got your name in his mouth? Why you got his name in your mouth? Joe Budden must be relevant. His opinion must matter because you're talking about him. We're going to read a couple more and we're going to get off here, man. So he isn't a smart businessman because he saw that raps weren't working and pivoted to something that works. I'm not even a Budden fan, but that's like saying Drake was a failed actor, so he started rapping. Oh my God. Oh my God. Calling the kettle black, man. When I tell you I love the comments, every now and then you will come across a very smart comeback comment, man. Yo, that is a perfect point. Drake, Mr. Graham, okay? Mr. Degrassi, are you a failed actor? That is a great point. I gotta like this, man. That is a, man, absolutely great point. That was a great point, man. Great point. Let's see. Why he never talked to Kendrick like that? Yo, they talking spicy in these comments, man. Whenever they bring up money, that's when you know you're losing the fight. Thank you. Yo, 100%. If you are having an argument with somebody and you're having a debate and you put your point out there, this is what females do, man. You will make a 100% foolproof argument. You know what they do? They either bring up money, they attack you personally, they don't have anything to say about what you said. They deflect from anything that you said. Yo, Drake, you looking bad on this one, dog. I don't care. Yo, listen, you probably gonna have a couple little teenagers and kids around here. Oh, Drake. No, what Joe Budden said was 100% facts, man. Joe Budden is speaking 100% facts, and you can't take it. You can't stop the rain. I can't sing, but, you know, I'll leave that to Drake. Let's see. The fact that Drizzy wrote all that, he triggered. Facts. When niggas know they wrong, they always divert to money. Drake corny for that paragraph, honestly. Facts, yo. And see, when the fans start realizing you full of crap, it's over, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Please just drop a diss track so we can get some prime Drake. Hey, yo, listen. How irrelevant is somebody who retired and was a failure and a quitter get the greatest, one of the best rappers, the greatest rapper out right now to say something to you? But you're irrelevant though. But you're a quitter though. But you're a failure. So Drake, this is what you take out your time to do? Talk to failures and quitters and people who are beneath you? That's what we doing? While you on the 757? Wow. Drake ain't have to do him. Drake ain't have to do him that filthy. Damn. Hey, some people think it was hard. I think it was weak. Drake up 3-0. This finna be a sweep. How? I think some people just be commenting the comment, man. Drake will hold this grudge until he's 75. Yo, y'all wild in these comments, man. I swear. Oh, shoot, man. All right. You are watching a failure give his opinion is crazy. If he's a failure, Drake, why does he have your attention? It sounds like he's a success. That's what it sounds like. Ain't no way y'all saying a grown man who wrote an essay won. Thank you! Yo, that because we're dealing with kids. I'm telling you. When you're dealing with kids, come on, dog. We're dealing with little kids, man. You know what I mean? Man, Drake destroyed him. Look at this. Look. Man, Drake destroyed him. He destroyed him. Yo, people, listen, I'm telling you. That's how you know when you're dealing with kids. Hey, man, I think you could have did a little bit better on that essay that you wrote. Man, I got more money than you. Really? All right, man. Damn, man, these are good, man. It's already 21 minutes. Currently waiting on both diss tracks. It's coming, man. I hope it's coming. They praised the album up for an hour, and he only cared about the critique. Where my drink, man? Where my drink? Hey, yo. See, let me tell y'all something, man. That's the importance of having context. These people, especially these rap artists and these entertainers, man, they want you to lick their boots and they want you to lick their jockstrap for freaking every single day, every hour on the hour. You say one little thing to them, their butt hurt. And that's just the way that it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Flies first class on special occasions is crazy. So, you know, that if that's crazy, that means Drake is dissing damn near, what, 95% of the population? 90% of everybody in America, Drake is dissing. Do you know how bad people are hurting right now? Do you know how many people actually travel, internationally travel on the regular? So that means you dissing your everyday common man, and that's a diss to you? That's something hard? When you got a dude who's super rich and he dissing people, the average everyday person? But this y'all got him, right? Got it. Drake didn't even need to give him these views. Oh, Drake. Hey, I'd be like Joe Budden. If I was Joe Budden, I'd be like, man, I'd be over here. What Birdman talking? I'd be over here doing the Birdman hand rub, boy. Them views about to go through the roof. Everybody waiting on what Joe Budden got to say on the next podcast. Thank you, Drake. Yo, send me a bottle of champagne poppy. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Ayo. Ayo, you gave me the alley-oop. I dunked it. Ayo, I appreciate that. I gave you the alley-oop. You dunked it. Yo, you helping me out, man. Thanks for the assist. Typical Drake W. Wow. Airplanes. Wow. I own a 767. He owns a modest house. Yo, that's crazy. What's crazy about that? How many of y'all own a 767? How many? 767, 757, whatever. How many of y'all own a plane? So that means he's shitting on all of y'all. He's shitting on all of us then. Y'all retarded, man. You're the type of person that will sit on the end of a tree branch and he's sitting there, you sitting there, and you start sawing that mug up, not realizing you're going to fall off the damn tree branch. You're going to destroy yourself while you thinking you're destroying that person. You're destroying yourself because it doesn't make sense. You're proud about the fact that Drake is shitting on Joe Budden and you. Dumb. I'm done with that. All right, look, man. This was fun. I could go on and on with these comments, man. But it's 25 minutes into the video. You guys tell me what you think in the comments, man. I had a very, very fun time making this video. This was absolutely hilarious. If you guys got anything that y'all want to say, put it in the comments, man. Please share. You know what I mean? Comment, all that good stuff. You already know what it is. I'm just here for the comments, baby. Woo! Joe Budden gonna be got that boy Drake in his feelings. I'm in my feelings.